Hi guys. For our next experiment in science, we're going to look at how light is affected when we look into a mirror. So I'm going to do a couple of little experiments as part of this assignment or as part of this video. If you want to do these experiments, you will need just a couple of really simple things. First thing you'll need is a mirror. You'll need a pencil, maybe a marker, a book. I'm using a nice big dictionary, and just a couple of pieces of paper. So let's get started on them. So the first thing I did is I took one of my pieces of paper and I wrote the word ambulance on it. Now you'll notice I wrote it backwards. If you've ever seen an ambulance, you'll see that on an ambulance, on the front of the ambulance, the word ambulance is actually written backwards. The reason for that is when we are driving towards an ambulance, there's lots of clues that it's an ambulance. The color of it, shape of it, the lights on top. But if we're driving away from an ambulance, we might not spot that that's an ambulance quite as quickly. And so what they've done is they put the word backwards. That way if somebody driving away from it looks into their rearview mirror, they will see this. They'll see the word ambulance written forward. The reason that this backward ambulance becomes forward ambulance when we look into a mirror has to do with the way light bounces off of the mirror. Light hits the mirror and bounces straight off. That way, what appears to us on the right is actually what we would consider looking at ourselves as from the left. So if I'm looking in the mirror and I raise my right hand, the funny looking guy in the mirror raises his right hand. All right. And same thing, if Mr. Kimball in real life moves his left hand, the Mr. Kimball in the mirror moves his right hand. It can make dealing with mirrors a little bit difficult at times if we are looking at how this reflection goes, this reversing of everything. So here's an experiment you can do. Just take your book and put it on the edge of your paper so that when you sit on one side of the book, you can't see the paper. All right? Before you do anything else, up in the top right-hand corner, I want you to draw a hockey net. So a hockey net's basically just a half circle with a line on the front of it. And then down towards the left-hand corner of the paper, you're gonna draw a hockey puck. That would be like your just a black circle. Now what you're gonna do is you're gonna take a mirror and you're going to I'm just gonna take my pencil, put my pencil on the hockey puck, and then sit behind where I can only see the paper by looking in the mirror. So when I look in the mirror, I can see that my puck is there. Now I'm gonna try and draw a straight line to the net. Oh, I don't think I'm gonna do too bad today. Give that a try. See if you can draw a pretty straight line from the puck to the net. Now, the last experiment we have here is just a writing your name challenge. And you take another blank piece of paper and you're just gonna give yourself a line to work on. Once again, set your book up so that you can't see the paper unless you're looking in the mirror. Take your pencil, and I want you to write your name so that it looks right in the mirror. So I'm just gonna write Mr. Kimball. So I want it to look right in the mirror. So I'm gonna draw here, and there's an R, the dot, Mr. Kimball. Try to make a straight line here. That's kind of an M. Here's my B, L, and E. Ooh. So give those a try, guys. You'll see that the fact that when we look in a mirror, the light or the image is reversed, it really makes it tricky to try to do something that we'd normally be able to do really easily. All right, let me know how those work out, and make sure you answer the question after the video. Thanks.